Welcome back to Rafael's Insights. Welcome. This is going to be the second part to the horoscopes. Esta va a ser la segunda parte de los horóscopos. Bienvenidos a mi canal. March 5th through the 11th is the horoscope, the weekly horoscope. Este va a ser desde marzo 5 hasta el 11. Vamos a comenzar. How's Libra going to be like from the 5th through the 11th? ¿Cómo está Libra desde el 5 hasta el 11? Libra. The card of the moon is going to be the card that's going to be dominating you. The card of the moon tells you, Libra, that you're going to be feeling a bit depressed or emotional. It seems like in terms of money, either somebody asked you to borrow money, or it tells you to watch out for unexpected expenses. Maybe even both. Because if you lend somebody money, in the moment that you lend somebody money, they steal your luck. You have to be careful with that. When things are going really well and somebody asks you to borrow money, they steal your luck. The card of the moon tells you you're going to be feeling like something doesn't feel you and that you want to let go of things that didn't really work out. That's going to be best. Let it go so that better things come into your life. You also could be receiving an economical surprise or money that you were waiting for. Para Libra, te dice la carta de la luna que vas a estar un poco depresivo, emocional, como va a ser una semana emotiva. Te dice que en cuestiones de dinero, si te piden prestado, no lo prestes, porque en el momento que tú lo prestas, te roban toda la suerte. Si no sabes eso, ahora sí lo sabes. Te dice la carta de la luna como que te vas a estar sintiendo como que algo te falta, como que no te llena algo, y que lo dejes ir, te está comentando, para que te entre algo mejor. Este año, por el año del dragón, es de soltar. Suelta lo que no sirvió para que te vengan cosas mejores. Pero la carta de la luna también te dice que sí te puede llegar un dinerito extra, sorpresas económicas o el dinero que estás esperando, o te pueden estar pidiendo dinero prestado. Pero en cuestiones de la luna, una semana emotiva. How is Scorpio going to be like from the 5th through the 11th of March? ¿Cómo está Scorpio desde 5 al 11 de marzo? Definitely the card of the King of Swords is going to be the card that's going to be dominating you. The card of the King of Swords tells you that you have triumphed in terms of anything that you're doing legal, educational, or work-wise. In terms of documents that you're waiting for, they either arrive or you hear back from the legal matters. You could be dealing with legal matters. You could be filing your taxes as well. And the card of the King of Swords tells you to watch out for conflicts in terms of work-wise or with a boss. You could be having an issue this week in terms of a coworker or a boss, so watch yourself in terms of that. Nonetheless, it says that in terms of money that you need, don't worry too much about that, because it's going to be arriving. You could be receiving economical surprises, the money that you need, so that you can resolve that financial difficulty. Para escorpión te dice la carta del rey de espadas que te va a llegar el triunfo, cuestiones de todo lo que estás haciendo, educación, trabajo, administrativo, escuela, exámenes. Te dice que si estás esperando noticias legales o estás esperando papeles, ya te llega la noticia o los papeles. Te dice que con la carta del rey de espadas, que sí te tienes que cuidar esta semana de conflictos en el trabajo o con un jefe, como que puede haber un problemita. En cuestiones de problemas económicas, si te dice que sí te llega el dinero que estás esperando, o que sí te llega un golpe de dinerito extra para pagar tu deuda o resolver un problemita económicamente. Pero la semana veo que viene favorable, nomás que te cuides de los conflictos, de las energías de tensiones en el trabajo o con gente a tu alrededor. How is Sagittarius going to be like from the 5th through the 11th? ¿Cómo está Sagitario del 5 hasta el 11? Definitely the card of the Two of Wands is going to be the card that's going to be dominating Sagittarius. The card of the Two of Wands tells you that you seem to be a bit indecisive. You seem to be a little bit of indecisive if somebody comes in. If you meet somebody, they're not going to last. It says that it's just somebody that, in terms of relationship-wise, if you meet somebody, it's not going to last. Seems like it's just somebody who's coming and going. It tells you to really analyze things this week, to really take care of things. Watch the details, because it also tells you that you might lose something in terms of an item, in terms of money, in terms of phone, in terms of misplacing something. Careful with who comes into your home this week as well, because something might go missing in terms of your household. It seems like you find out that somebody is pregnant, or that your partner or yourself are pregnant. The card of the Two of Wands, it looks like you're thinking too much about the future, or you're planning something. In terms of work-wise, careful with problems in terms of work-wise with a coworker or a bit of competitive energies. Para Sagitario te dice la carta del 2 de bastos, como que Te veo como indecisivo, decisiones difíciles, pensando mucho en el futuro, como que estás planeando algo, estás pensando mucho en el futuro. Te dice que tienes que cuidar el detalle esta semana, cuidado en lo que dices, lo que haces, y te dice también que en cuestiones de tus pertenencias que las tienes que cuidar porque se te puede perder algo, se te cae algo, se te pierde algo, o si entra alguien a tu casa te pueden robar algo. Te dice que puede ser que te enteres que alguien está embarazado o que tú te enteres que estás embarazado, embarazados. How is Capricorn going to be like from the 5th through the 11th? ¿Cómo está Capricornio desde el 5 hasta el 11? Definitely the card of the Eight of Swords is going to be the card that's going to be dominating Capricorn. The Eight of Swords tells you that to watch out for you being your own obstacle this week. It seems like you have blessings, you have things in front of you that you're not paying attention. It's not a week to have fear. It's a week for you to have valor. It tells you with the card of the Eight of Swords, you seem to be doubting yourself or doubting something, or you seem to be afraid of something. Nonetheless, it tells you that it's going to be a week of blessings, and it tells you that you just have to stay optimistic. Don't focus so much on the negative. You seem to be thinking too much on negative things in terms of things that you couldn't accomplish, things that you wanted to do, or things that didn't turn out how you wanted it to turn out. Stop focusing so much on the negative because it's going to be a blessed week for you. Para este Capricornio te dice la carta del 8 de espadas que te tienes que cuidar de estar pensando cosas que no son, de estar pensando cosas que no son importantes, cosas que no, que como que traes un miedo o estás dudando algo o te dudas mucho y te estás saboteando tú mismo. Que yo veo que va a ser una semana bendecida, que te llegan bendiciones, que tienes cosas enfrente de ti y no las estás viendo por estar enfocado mucho en el pasado o estar tratando de controlar la situación. Te dice la carta del 8 de espadas, no es tiempo de tener miedo, es tiempo de tener valor. How is Aquarius going to be like from the 5th through the 11th? ¿Cómo estará Acuario desde el 5 hasta el 11? Definitely the card of the star is going to be the card that's going to be dominating you this week. The card of the star tells you that you have to stay optimistic, Aquarius. The card of the star tells you that you have to stay optimistic, that you have to stay positive. Yes, it does look like it's going to be a bit of an emotional week. It tells you in terms of whatever changes you were trying to make, you're going to be able to make them. A bit challenging, but you're going to be able to make them. You're going to have a bit of obstacles. You continue pushing forward and things are going to turn out in your favor. You just have to stay optimistic. The more negative you think, the more negative you bring into your life. The card of the star says it's time for you to start shining. So stop focusing on things that don't matter. Watch out for misunderstandings towards the end of the week or problems in terms of relationships towards the end of the week. Seems like there could be a conflict due to misunderstandings. Para este Acuario te dice la carta de la estrella que va a ser una semana bendecida, pero que tú te tienes que mantener positivo, te tienes que mantener optimista. Como que andas pensando cosas que no son o te estás enfocando en cosas que no te tienes que estar enfocando y no estás viendo lo que está enfrente de ti o lo bueno que tienes. Te dice la carta de la estrella que sí puede ser una semana emotiva, pero que tú te tienes que mantener positivo. Te dice que en cuestiones de los cambios que quieres hacer, sí se te van a hacer, pero puede ser que se te van a hacer con mucho traba, mucha dificultad. Te dice que te tienes que cuidar por malos entendidos en tu relación o en cuestiones de un pleito por malentendidos. Manténete positivo. Lo más negativo que te mantengas, lo más negativo jalas a tu vida. How is Pisces going to be like from the 5th through the 11th? ¿Cómo está Pisces desde el 5 hasta el 11? Vamos a ver. Definitely the card of the Page of Pentacles is going to be the card that's going to be dominating you. The card of the Page of Pentacles tells you that you have luck this week. Economical surprises, lucky breaks. In terms of finances, though, you have to be careful. There's also going to be unexpected expenses or financial losses due to bad management of finances or too many debts. Good thing is that if you pay your debts, you're putting your money in the right direction. Spending recklessly is not what I recommend you to do. It tells you in terms of decisions that come up, careful with what you're doing in terms of those decisions. Try not to make them if you don't have to make them. In terms of being backed up into a corner, don't do it. You do have lucky breaks, economical surprises, but you also have a bit of a difficult week as well. It seems like it's going to be a week of ups and downs. Watch out for misunderstandings and competitive energies. It's going to be a bit of an argumentative week. The more you argue, with your partner or your family members, the more bad luck that you're going to have. So try not to argue, try not to fight. Para este Pisces te dice la carta del sota de oros que trae suerte, que te llegan golpes de suerte, sorpresas económicas, pero que también tienes que tener cuidado lo que estás haciendo con tu economía. Te dice que tienes que salvar tu dinero o pagar tus deudas. Lo bueno es que si estás pagando tus deudas, lo estás invirtiendo en un lugar correcto. Pero malgastar no es una semana de malgastar. Te dice que te cuides de los conflictos por malos entendidos, o en el trabajo como que va a haber energías tensas, pleitos por malos entendidos en el trabajo. Y también te dice que va a ser una semana como un poco como con energías argumentivas, o cuidado con pelearte con la gente que no te tienes que estar peleando. Les comento algo, lo más que te pelees con tu pareja o con tu familia, lo más salado y mala suerte vas a tener. Mantente positivo, no le digas a la gente lo que te venga, porque también te rodea mucho la envidia esta semana.